What is up, y'all? Thriller here. Welcome to the channel. Excited to have you here. Today is a little solitaire action with some Freecell. Now, I love solitaire. I was always a big Klondike guy, spider solitaire. Even with regular cards I played growing up. So I love cards, I love games, I love puzzles. Freecell has always kind of intimidated me, but I've been obsessed with it lately. Let me pull it up here. Make my face a little bit bigger. And it's intimidating because it seems very difficult and it's easy to get trapped. But if you know like the basic fundamental strategy behind it, you got a good shot of winning every game. And once I figured that out, it became fun. Now sometimes I can sit here and think for like 20 minutes on something, but maybe I'll edit that thinking part out. I don't know. But we gon' where I'm at. Don't get into it yet. Subscribe to ThrillaLive. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the show, y'all. Let's get into this. I'm going to teach y'all some things, hopefully, because I never played this out of fear. So we ain't afraid no more. So Freecell, if you're watching this, I'm assuming you know how to play. You got your 8 columns, 4 up here, empty spots. You can move whatever you want, and then your aces and stuff. First thing, I just hit my mic. I don't know if you heard that. First thing people want to do, first thing I always want to do, is start getting these aces up there. Then go work your way to the aces, then work on the 2s and the 3s. You are going to lose if you're on expert mode. If you start going chasing aces and 2s and 3s, you're going to lose every time. Here's the fundamental strategy. I don't even worry about hitting aces. If they go, they go. It's on automatic. They'll just jump up there themselves. I want to take one of these columns and I'm going to go through each one and look and see which one looks best. And I want to empty that column immediately, right off the bat. My number one goal is to have a blank space in one of these columns. And then I want to put a king there, nothing else. I want to put a king there and then work my way down queen jack from there. If you can get that all the way down to like a 5 or a 4, you're going to win. It's not rocket science. Is it rocket science? I don't know who made this. Maybe a rocket scientist made this game. I don't know. But here's what we're talking about here. So you got 7 cards in the first 4 columns, 6 cards in the last 4 columns. You want to clear one of these out. Obviously, you're going to look to the ones with 6 in them first. You got 4 spaces up here. I don't care about putting stuff up here early. Whatever. Who cares? It's not part of my strategy. So I'm going to look for columns that I can clear out. So we'll just start on the end here. Hopefully y'all can follow my mouse. Well, my face looking a little dark. That's all right. My lighting is different every time I do stuff. I don't know. It's in the same spot. I got one light. All right. So 7 would go up there. That's 1. 4 would go up there. The 6 could go here. The 9 would go up there. The king would go up there. Ace would play. Then I could pull that king down. That's not bad. Let's try this. Watch this work on like the first one without me having to explain. All right, yeah, the ace, it's on automatic. So stuff goes up there sometimes on its own. 4 up, 6 there, 9 up, king up. Then I can bring the king back down. Or I could use this king. But these red queens are up here. So clearly I'm going to need to use this black queen. And I'm looking at this interesting column here. But anyway, don't get too ahead of ourselves. You just focus on getting a king in one spot and working your way down. That should be your only focus in this game. So now I need a red jack. There's one up here that's tough to get to. There's one here that's not as tough to get to. But we're going to have to move some things around. So I just start looking. And maybe, I mean, this was our first column. If I take too long thinking and I can't work my way down from over here, I'll just undo all this because I'm playing on a computer. If I was playing with regular cards, you couldn't undo it. You kind of commit it, which is what makes the game pretty hard. But I can just undo all this and then look through the other columns and see if I can pick another one. But we just seemed easy to go through this one first. So we're at a red jack. We probably want to go for this one. Although, could we get this is a good question. We might be, I think we could get this jack and have another space open up because we can move this here. 2 goes up there. Boom, boom. I'm not too worried about building too much down here. Here, I'll just move. Dizzy. I'm not worried about moving too much down here because my goal is to get all this stuff piled up in a free space anyway. I'll have to move the 7 up, but I can move the jack here, and now I have a free space, which I want to put a king there, which there's a king right here, but not immediately, not until I have to. I know the red king's up here, so it's going to have to be a black king anyway. So now I just want to focus on this column that I'm working on. So I need a black 10. There's one here. I can pull this 9 after that, so I don't mind moving this 7 here. I don't want to put like a queen or a jack in these open spots because circumstances could force me to start building on those, and then you're kind of screwing yourself. But a 7, yeah, it's going to get moved at some point. All right, so I have a free space up top. Now I'm building my way down to my camera. And so I'm looking for a black 8. It's so easy to get distracted and start looking at other stuff. Like, oh, where can these play from up top? Who cares? All you need to know is there's one space up top. So I need a black 8. I'm definitely not going to get to this one in the second column. So I'm going to try to get to this one here. If I move this 2 up here, this 3 will play. And then I can move this black 8. And then I can move the 7. Or I can move, well, I won't have room to move the 7. So we will put that there, play that, move this 8. Really wish I could move these 2, but it's okay. You know, sometimes it don't work out like you want it to, but it still works out. Move that. Do I need to move my face back over? Put me in the middle. Hey guys, I'm in the middle. Now, I mean, it's getting low to a 6. I told you if you get to like 5 or 4, you're probably going to win. So can I get to 5 is the question. And we got real lucky with this being the first column we tried. King, the 5 is here, and 4. Or I can pull this 4. So what I want to do is go ahead and put this 7 up top. Get that out of the way so I don't start building on it. Move this king here. Use this. Do I want to move that king there? Use this 5, use this 4. And then I would need a red queen. Now I'm thinking a couple steps ahead because there's more than one king. So if we move this king here and move this 8 here, we can move this queen, that 2 plays. Then we can put this king there. But I want to, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Let's try this. And notice, I'm not thinking at all about where the aces and all are. Whereas the 4 of clubs is right here. I could actually play it, but it might benefit me at some point to put one of these 3s here. So I'm not even worried about it. I don't care. I don't care where the aces are. Yeah, who cares? All I care about is building these king columns. The rest will naturally fall into place. So what do I want to do? I want to put this 5 here. Actually, this 3 of diamonds would play there. I would only need a place for 1, 3. So I can bring this 4 down here and actually play this one. Just get it out of the way. Now where are we at? What do we need? We can pull this king and jack, queen and jack over here. We wouldn't be able to if we move this 4 up here. We could bring, guess I wasn't too worried about building here, but it is starting to get a little big. It's okay. No, that's okay. Because we don't need like the 3 and stuff underneath it. We're just working on building. I'm in the middle. I'm still good. What's up, guys? Again, you're only building your foundations. You don't care what's up here. It'll come in time. So what do I want to do here? I want to start building these down. So let's just put this up top. Move these over. Or I could move the jack there. I want to get this king in this spot probably. Yeah, so let's move this. Oh, and right now it just clicked in my head. We've won. We have this game won. This second column is an absolute cluster mess. And the two aces are up real high. I don't care. We've won. Watch. I say watch, but this queen's way up here, so I don't necessarily want to pull this king over too quickly. But again, absolute full confidence that we've won this game. Will this move over? Would be perfect if it did. No, it doesn't. So sometimes you got to get a little slick, right? So this jack won't move all the way over because it's too many cards. But there's a 9 of clubs here that's in a good foundation that I can build on. So I'll just take this 8 and 7 and move here. Now I can move the jack over. It's all about building these foundations. This one's all the way down to 4. I'm good. I ain't even worried about that. Unless I need to play this 3, but by the time I get to this 3, it's probably going to be playing up top anyway. I'm focused on this one, the 7 and the 6. Let me move my happy little face back over. We're killing it, y'all. We are killing it. I don't want to move the king over quite yet. Once you have 3 columns, the game really opens up for you because I'm not as concerned about maybe doing something like this. Because these 3 kings are already there. So it's not like I'm going to get stuck with them somewhere. And I say you get stuck with kings because if there are no slots there and there are no slots up top, there's nowhere to move this king to. Whatever's under it is dead. But since we already have 3 kings, now you don't have to build on the king too much if you can't. If you can, absolutely perfect. But this queen is all the way up here. We're not going to get to it. So we'll just move this king up top. And let's see if we can build on these. I'll just build from the 10 on this one. Actually, let's bring that king back down. There's no shame in undos. They put it on here. And we'll see if we can build while we keep an open slot up here. So this 6 can come down here. Boom, boom, boom. Black 5. Red 4, black 3, there goes the ace and the 2. Now we could move this king over here if we wanted to. But I don't quite want to yet because like I said, I have 3 kings going strong. We're going to win. This column is all the way down to 3. This one's all the way down to 4. There's no way we lose at this point. It's just a matter of making the right decisions from here on out, which... not a lot you can mess up. You could mess this up, but not a lot. I'll just put this king back up top for right now. Move this 5. We'll put the 5 up top as well so we don't build too much on the extra columns while we have the space. 7 here. Where's the red 6? It's there. And since you have all the space, look, now you can start looking at things. 3 and 4 are right here. These will both play. The 5 will play. Now look at all this space. Dude, you're good. All because the first thing I did was clear out this column and put a king there. That's why this happened. What mess do we have left? This column's the only mess we have left. And it's not that big of a mess, honestly. So you can just move this junk over. Put it wherever. You won. In 10 minutes. And that's because I was explaining it. Probably would have finished it in like 7 or 8. Oh, I love this animation. Hold on. We're just going to bask in our victory. Do I wait for it to cover the whole screen? It's not going to. My OCD. I got to wait for it to finish this little spot. There we go. All right. And that's it. That's Freecell in a nutshell. Don't worry about your aces and your 2s and your 3s. You worry about your blank columns and your kings and queens. All right, y'all. Drop a like if you found this informative. If you didn't find this informative, drop a like anyway because you're a nice person and you stuck through to the end. Subscribe to ThrillaLive. Catch me on Twitch where I don't play solitaire. I play other stuff. Twitter is the best way to reach me. And Instagram is something I just started posting on. I don't know. I'm trying. We'll see where this road leads. Appreciate it, y'all. I ain't got no outro, so we will catch y'all in the next one, probably Tuesday for Game Show Tuesday. See y'all.